3, 2, 1, God motion. You gon' dip in the ocean. Just bring me another. That's that potion. How you want it? We'll jump on it. Motion.
Go time, ain't no time to waste. Hopped off the plane, hopped into the Uber truck like the senator. She got a little, then I'ma get it up. Last time I was outside.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Memphis Grizzlies. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there as they got it. Going, it was full speed ahead.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Starks with the steal. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Now, here's Roy. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, comes up empty down low.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And they double up Giannis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Smith drives in. Offensive rebound. Here's Nowitzki. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo the screen. To the wing on the left. Here's Starks. Indiana again missing.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Here's Nowitzki. He's guarded by Adebayo. Nowitzki draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Nowitzki's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Raptors. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Good D by Roy.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Indiana trailing here. To the left wing. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Smith. Ahead. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
At 7 feet tall, Nowitzki needs just a touch of space for the dunk. Really like to see him finish it strong.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Here's Kidd after the made shot from Tyson Chandler.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Lillard missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Toronto leading by 4.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Rice with the drive.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much, that opens up driving lanes for him.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. And it's Lillard missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Spins. Adebayo scores off the spin.
A big man with handles. Don't be surprised when Bam moves like that.
Outside Roy. Here's the screen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Now Adebayo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kidd. Rice, no good. Outside Roy.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants... to get better.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season. From the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Roy.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Horford inside the line. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Nance. Offensive rebound. Back to Duren. Pass to Johnson. Duren, a screen. Shot by Johnson, no good. Indiana trails by 5. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Johnson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And how creative Johnson can be at times. He keeps the defense guessing here in that pick and roll.
Picked by Horford. Here is Elliott. Indiana moving the ball around. Latrey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Now here is Moncrief. Still scoreless.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Indiana trails by 3. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Johnson surveying the floor. Misses the 3. Outside Dang. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nance, right side. Thompson outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Nance, right side. Johnson outside. Here he goes. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Dang bringing it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Pass to Elliott. Shoots over Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Elliott's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Duren. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
At the line for the Raptors.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The shot from 20 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he missed.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, great, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Outside Dang. Pass to Elliott. Just 5 on the clock. hits the three-point bomb. Elliott's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
It's right outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Red's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Picked by Horford. Pass to Dang. Here is Elliott. Back to Dang. And taken away by Johnson. Now here's Nance. Over Dang. On the wing, Johnson. Duran a screen. 5 on the clock. And oh, the block shot brings it out of the air.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Nice shot by Hamilton. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Moncrief. Over Thompson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Pacers as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis with a head of steam. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers. Outside Roy. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Chandler. And the rejection by Giannis. Now Kidd from downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Kidd's got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Nowitzki, no good. Giannis outside. Outside Kidd. Outside Antetokounmpo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Roy. And then Roy with the dunk.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
And here is Kidd. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Lillard attacking. The Pacers pull it in.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
The shot by Starks, no good. Raptors trail by 8. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the big German, as he is affectionately known, Nowitzki, the 2011 NBA champion, will go down as one of the best shooters ever. Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pass to Rice. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Roy with it. He's got 6. Back to Lillard. Chandler a screen. Goes up the baseline. Taken away by Kidd. Pass to Starks. Back to Adebayo. And here's Giannis. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now Roy. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 9.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .133 left in the third. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Raptors. 9-point game. Shoots. It's stolen by Dang. Right side kid. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Indiana?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Giannis making his presence felt down low.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And it's Lillard missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Lillard. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. No good on the 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Indiana out in front. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Johnson outside. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Pacers. Sean Elliott.
Pacers on defense. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Clock at 6. Lillard attacking. And then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Thompson surveying the floor. To the paint. And they pick up 2. And the Pacers lead by 13.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
First team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Raptors trail by 13. Lillard outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Duren. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And it's Lillard missing.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Elliott. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
To the inside. The kick out to Dang. Horford has a wide open look. Off target from the wing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Adebayo. And there's the dunk.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Lillard fires. Missed on the three.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Raptors trailed by 14. Nowitzki a screen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Yeah, a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
All sorts of time. Not gonna go. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Nowitzki. Now Lillard taken away by Kidd. Adebayo misses the three. Raptors trailed by 14. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nowitzki a screen. 6 to shoot. Lillard. He puts in the chain.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo outside. Goes up again. Rebounded by Nowitzki.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pacers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it. Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
Nowitzki up top. Puts one up from 19. And yes, good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, gets it to go.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight.